What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Phones and Drones. So if you follow along with the channel, you know recently we did our first look and check on the Oura Ring. This is one of their base model offerings for $299 in that black finish, heritage style, and in our specific size. We had it now for a long weekend, basically a Thursday to a Monday, and we have some takeaways I want to go over with you guys. The first being, how does it operate? How does it handle the pool? And how truly good is battery life on this? So let's go ahead, jump right into it. Thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments down below, between the Whoop Band, between the Apple Watch, between the Oura Ring, what are you going for, since they are three complete different styles of health wearables? Let us know. Let's go. So there are a couple of tentpole features of the Oura Ring, and the first thing is just how well it does track sleep. That is probably one of my biggest call outs for this, and actually one of the main reasons I did choose the Oura Ring. So yes, you can go right to its home screen and launch the sleep app, or you can go through the actual sleep tab here and get a wide variety of data points in the app. A couple call outs here in regards to the sleep function. Why I really like this is just how data heavy it is and how much of the sleep contributors are actually given with additional data. So you have your total sleep, efficiency in sleep, restfulness, REM sleep, deep sleep, latency, timing of sleep, your full sleep cycle, and obviously where you were in these patterns during your sleep. Not only do you see this with an actual breakdown of how long it is, but you can click on each one of these and get a total description or a couple of extra data points from going into it. So you can see we went back to timing here, sleep latency. There is just so much extra data you can get from here. It is awesome. Before we deep dive more into the actual app itself, because I think it's so well done, I do want to call attention to the hardware itself. So this ring is a lot lighter than what I was imagining. It definitely does not feel cheap by any means, but the construction and all of these sensors they were able to pack in to get all of your health tracking in such a tiny light package is pretty impressive. So if you were worried about this being too bulky or heavy, I can put your mind at ease and tell you weight is not an issue. Now, having said that, when you do put it on, it is a little thicker alongside your fingers, so you can definitely feel it, and it could bother some people if you wear it on whatever finger you want and then push it up against your other one. It definitely is there. You will know it's there. Having said that, you can pick and choose whatever finger you do want it on. Oura does recommend that you keep it on your non-dominant hand to not get in the way, because I can definitely see if you are right-handed and wear it on your right hand, how easily this will be to get annoying quickly. But aside from that, wearing this 24/7 as it's meant to, whether you swim, whether you're taking a shower, working out, or just sitting stationary, you can wear this all day without any concern. Now, having said that, like I was just talking about, the app itself has to be one of its best features here, and it definitely is motivational and really does integrate well to Apple Health if you take advantage of that. So your activity goal is actually dynamic based on what your sleep readiness is, or your readiness for the day. As you can see, we have a baseline of 500 calories, but since our baseline is set at 500 and we are above our baseline for our readiness being optimal, it automatically fluctuated this to 600 rather than 5 to kind of push us along a little bit. Yesterday, we had a higher readiness score, and it actually was at 650. It is actually very impressive how it wants to operate to keep you basically accustomed to your goals and on track. You obviously do have your heart rate, and I can tell you, comparing it with the Apple Watch, this does really, really good, and I do prefer it being kind of almost out of sight, out of mind in a lighter package than having to wear my Apple Watch everywhere. The heart rate itself does look really good for tracking. You can long press, and it will show you at any point in time what your heart rate was. So if you're wondering what the spike was and what the actual metric reading was, you can see it was between 104 and 135. That's because I was on a walk. You have your restorative time, And this will appear once you actually start getting, or your ring detects periods of rest and recovery throughout the day. It takes about 2 weeks to get this. Stress is shown here. Your dedicated stress amount will appear here when your ring detects period of stress throughout the day. Your sleeping range, you can obviously see the beats per minute here ranges from 60 to 80. Your workouts, it'll actually entail what you'll see spikes on the graph here in orange to dictate what your heart rate is for workouts, and then your daytime lowest average beats per minute as well. Very, very thorough and great, easy to see. The walking summary we just talked about, again, you can see it actually says imported from health. Your readiness score, you can see it says strong foundation. Your ring is still learning your personal rhythms, but a readiness score this high signals a great balance of movement and recovery. Let it give you a boost for today. Symptom radar is something in beta. We did activate it, and after it gets 7 nights of sleep data, within 2 weeks, you will have that. And it'll give you basically how you're feeling. It'll tell you if you have any spikes in your temperature and all of that. Sleep we talked about. Bedtime, it lets you know every time when you went to sleep. Goals to sharing your readiness and all that. Here is that readiness tab, and you can see throughout the week, you can just simply scroll back to whatever day you want, and you can see how that has been handled. The sleep graph we talked about, and then obviously activity. You can see there has been 6 hours and 36 minutes of inactivity. Obviously, that is not ideal. You want that to be lower the better if you're looking at staying active more. More every hour, no alerts, meet daily goals, optimal training frequency, optimal, and all of your daily movements here. It is very, very thoroughly laid out, even in regards to all of your walking and all of that. And then your resilience, which is still calibrating as well. It says resilience is your ability to withstand and recover from physiological stress, so you'll be able to track and grow over time, etc., etc. I would like to call out too, since a lot of people might not wear this 24/7 as it's intended. If you were to go into your activity and scroll back through the days here, you can see there's periods here where there are gaps. That's when I was not wearing the ring. I was actually at the beach and did not want to risk it with salt water, even though you should be okay. And then on Friday as well, if you're ever wondering, we actually went to the pool and had no issue wearing the ring at all. Safe to say we swam with it a little bit. It recorded everything perfectly fine. Didn't signal a workout. We weren't doing laps. We were purely just swimming around, hanging out, and everything is still working as anticipated. Also, more so, the battery life on this has been great. Again, you can see here, ever since Friday, really Thursday evening, we have taken this off the charger at 100%, and here we are at time of recording Monday afternoon, and we have 37% battery still left, so this will probably get us through another day. You can obviously see any of your data information you need about the actual hardware itself, reset it or whatnot, but the battery life again was one of the main selling points of this ring, and I wanted to let you know, clearly it is definitely good to go. If you missed our other video on the channel, Oura does offer these sizing kits. Usually it's about 10 bucks. You can get them wherever you'd like, from Amazon, Best Buy, Oura themselves. I'll throw up an affiliate link down below if you choose to look into this. Basically, what you do, you'll be able to get one of these kits, figure out what size works for you, and then it comes with a $10 credit towards the actual purchase of a ring, or technically you can use the gift card for whatever you want. But I definitely recommend doing this. Don't guess on the sizes, simply because if you actually take a look at this, you can see those little mountains there, the protrusions here for the sensors. It isn't as flush as what you might be used to. You might need a little larger size, so definitely recommend trying this out if you so choose before jumping in and ordering a ring. So yeah, again, short sample size, very small. We plan to be doing a lot more in-depth analysis of this ring as everything starts, really getting accustomed to us and our routine, as it's said in the app. Let us know in the comments down below what you think. Are you going to be picking one up? Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.